I cannot see me. We can't hear you, Mia. You're muted.
Hey,
Oh,
welcome to Survival Sunday, everybody. We have Lisa hosting today. Lisa, we can't see you. That's why I joined in.
yeah, I can't see me either. But my camera is on, so I'm not sure what I need to do.
It's all good, girl. So we have a special guest. We have Unique here with us today. She will be talking with us, having some time sharing about physical fitness. I know y'all know her face. Y'all seen her before. She do
Yes.
all of our physical fitness. That is our fitness coach. Um, And today we really just want to talk about just physical fitness. Y'all don't be looking at me because I was supposed to be off today. I'm not feeling well. So don't be looking at my baby hairs and my lashes. My daughter did my makeup and my nails, so don't judge me, okay?
My
Um
hair was done.
so we have Unique on. We're going to talk about physical fitness, the positive effects of physical fitness, how it
Especially,
can improve your healing journey. We're going to talk about how it affects your self confidence, how it affects your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health. A lot of people don't know that physical fitness really can change your mindset. So we want to talk to Unique about her healing journey. We want to talk to her about her weight loss journey, and also, y'all don't know, but my girl is an author. We want to talk to her about her book. So let's get started.
yes.
How you feeling today?
I'm better. Today was a long, long day, but I'm better. Had to get my mind right. How are you doing? How you doing, Lisa? How are you guys
I'm doing
doing?
really good. I just want to thank you so much for being here with us today. I know you have an amazing story, and I cannot wait to hear all about your journey to fitness. So this is going to be a
Yes,
real treat for me because I struggle with the exercise. Okay.
yes.
Me
Okay.
too. And I'm not feeling well, so I'm about to back out and let Lisa take over the interview. Thank you, Lisa. You are the bomb.
Oh no problem.
Bye, Mia.
Bye, guys.
Thank you again so much, Unique, for being with us on this Survival Sunday. So, start by telling us first a little bit about your journey. We do understand that you have lost over 100 pounds of your journey, which is absolutely amazing. So, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, almost. I was always, small my entire life. I'm 4'11", so I'm not even 5 feet. And then, I went to college. I went to Georgia Southern. And when I graduated college, I got a job. I had money. I wasn't a broke college student. So I was able to go out and eat and hang out with my friends, do all this stuff that was fun but wasn't healthy.
Yeah,
And before you know it, I went from a college weight of like 100 and 15 pounds to like 198 on a
mm,
person that's 4'11". That's a lot. That's like 200. That's a lot of weight.
yeah,
And I start, I tried like multiple times to like lose weight, because I wanted to look, better in clothes and just look better. And I, struggled for years to try to lose weight. It never worked. It wasn't until I moved to Atlanta in 2016 and I started to have like really bad back problems because I was working at a desk and I just couldn't sit down. Like I would go to sleep and like literally like lay on the floor. Like I would get out the bed, lay on the floor on my stomach, cry. I had to get medication to help my back.
mm,
I went to the doctor. I said I need to take my boobs away. I need a breast reduction because my back hurts. I need a breast reduction. They were like,
Absolutely.
no, we're not gonna give that. You're too young. They wouldn't give it to me. They was like, you need to lose weight. They wouldn't give it to me. And then my mom, she, has like arthritis and had back surgery. So it was a lot. And I got to the point where I was like, it wasn't about looking good anymore. It was about my health. It was like,
Yes.
Unique, you're not even 30 yet, and you like have health, like you have like health issues. Like I went to the what happened was I went to the doctor. I went to physical therapy for like 2 months. They sent me to get an MRI, and I found out that I had mild arthritis in my lower lumbar area. And that just like was like a reality check, because I was like, I'm not even 30 and I have arthritis in my back. Like,
Yeah.
so that what prompted me, like, it was just like a journey, like from there on.
Mhm.
And since then I never looked back, because for me it was more than just looking good. It was about, I really need to get healthy if I do not want to be on these medicines, be on it, like my mother and like other people at such a young age. So that's what really started my journey. It was like a real life reality, like a wake
Mm.
up call for me. Yeah.
Okay. So how
Yeah.
did you, first of all, how long did it take for you to get to your desired weight? And how did
Mm.
you stay motivated throughout your journey?
Um, I have not used to. I still have a journal, so I would track my weight. I would say it took hmm, 2.5 years, two and a half years to get from, now by myself. So I got from 198 to 147 by myself. And then at that point I hit like a wall, and I couldn't get any lower for some reason. So I got a trainer. I got a personal trainer at that point, because it was things that I didn't know that I needed someone else who knew. So I hired a personal trainer, and from then, then I got down to, I got down to like the 120s in 2019. So I think I started my journey in 2018. So no, it was like a year and a half, like a year and a half. Yeah,
Okay.
but I didn't start it like actually training people until maybe like 2.5 years after the fact. Yeah.
And how did you get into training people? Like, how did you get to be the physical fitness coach? Because if
Um.
guys, if you did not know, Unique is actually a fitness coach for Whole Life Healing Center as well, and she
Yes.
is on every Monday and Thursday. So make sure you guys come and check her out. But I definitely want to hear how you actually got from being the trainee to being the trainer.
Okay, so I've always been an active person. Like before the weight gain, like I did cheerleading, I was on a dance team and all that stuff. So I always was, that was just me. And the questions, like I got so many questions, and for me, I like just naturally posting pictures on social media. So I would post my workouts, not thinking anything of it, not thinking that people would gravitate, to it. And so I would get like DMs on like my Snap, my Instagram, my Facebook, like from, just, women, just girls, just everywhere, just like, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do? Like people even ask me, oh, did you get surgery? And I was like, no, I didn't get surgery. Like, just so that's what, prompted me. And then also during that time, it was like the beginning of COVID. Um, Literally like the top of COVID, when COVID just happened.
Hmm.
And right before COVID happened, I was going to train. I was going to start doing like Zumba classes, because that was one of the ways that I started to lose weight. Was I did Zumba, and I enjoyed the classes so much. I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll teach that, and make some side money, because I'm always down for a side hustle. So I was like, oh yeah, I love
Absolutely.
Zumba. I'm getting in shape. I have the energy. I can teach this on the side. And then COVID happened. And my first Zumba class that I was gonna do, like completely, like the place that I was gonna have it at sent me my money back for the reservation. It was like, nope, we're closed, like until COVID. And I don't know, but I just started to get more I don't know the word to say, like woke, like entrepreneurship became very important to me during COVID. I
Mhm.
got into stock, like having my own, really became very important to me during COVID. And
Yeah,
I was unhappy with my job, my corporate job. So I was like, I'm good at fitness. I love it. This is something that I can turn into a bit. And that's where the transition came from, just doing it for fun, to, like getting certified, and like, this is a business now, and I'm actually training people. Yeah.
absolutely. I love that.
Yeah. Who's that? Mia?
Yes.
Mhm. Yes, and to your first question, like definitely like a lot of stuff in my life, um I can honestly say now I can fitness has done more for me than help me lose weight. It's definitely given me a path for my future. Like I can honestly sit here and say I know exactly where I want my future to go. And it's not with corporate America, and it's because of fitness. So I definitely wanted to, fitness did give me something more than just losing weight, which is people usually do it for just for losing weight. And to Survivor, yes, one of my clients, she was with me briefly, maybe like 2 months. She was with me briefly. She came to me because we used to work together. Just wanted to like lose some weight or whatever. She was originally going to go through the fast track, like surgery and things of that nature. And after talking to me, she decided just to get a personal trainer and do it that way. And as we started training, there was things that I noticed. She would come to training like late and just distraught. Like one time she came to training, um, and she was late because her ex like messed like I think he like slit her tires or something like that. You can't hear me? You can hear me, Lisa? Oh, Lisa said she can't hear me. You can hear me now, Lisa? It says your mic is muted. Is your mic muted, Lisa? Is your mic muted? You can hear me now?
Okay.
Okay. But yes, so no, like she came to boot camp one time, and she was just telling me how her ex basically split her tires. And I was just like, wow. It's like, you come to train and to, I'm in a mindset of training, and she's coming in, with that. And I told her, I was like, we don't have to train today. Like, do you need a minute? Like, we can just talk, we can just get on the treadmill. You get on this one, I get on this one. We can just walk and just like, talk or whatever the case may be. But she was like, no, she's like, I just want to, I still want to work out. And that's when I actually reached out to Mia because, I didn't necessarily have the resources, but I had a connection to the resources that she needed.
Yeah.
So, I reached out to Mia. I reached out to Mia like that same day. I reached out to Mia, gave her information. Well, first I asked her, I said, do you mind, if I, you know, give your information out? And she said, yeah, that was okay. So I reached out to Mia, let Mia know, her situation, what was going on, and that it was okay to reach out to her. The straw with her was she went on vacation one time with her the father of her child, and he basically like hit her like she came back the next week to practice and she had like a black eye. And it was like we sat down and talked about it, and I just told her like you have to get out of there. Like you have to, like, I know I don't personally have kids, but I can just imagine like the bond that people have with, the father of their child, that yearn to want to be a family, to not want to feel, broken to a certain capacity. And it's like, but you can't really take care of your child or anything else, even make this relationship or any relationship work if you are being beaten on. And I even told her, I was like, because she kept saying, oh, he's a good father, he's a good father, he's a good father. I was like, he may be a good father, but if he is hitting you in front of the children, he may not be abusing the kids or hitting the kids, and he may be providing for them financially. But if he is hitting on you in front of them, he's emotionally scarring them. Like he's still abuse. It may not be physical abuse, but those kids are still seeing that. So
Yes.
yeah, I gave her information to Mia. they talked. I don't think she was ready at that point, to go fully through it. I don't know if Mia's been in contact with her, but I have seen her on social media. She has a new job. She looks very, happy and healthy. Like she looks like she's still on her weight loss journey. So far as I can tell, she looks like she's doing, better. I'm not sure if Mia had any contact with her since. Oh, you did? Okay, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Someone said they can't hear Mia. Yeah, they're Mia. They can't hear you.
Hey, Lawanda. Um, yeah, they say they couldn't hear or see you. Sorry about that, guys. A little bit of technical difficulty. So, Unique, can you tell us a little bit about your book? What is the title? How did you come about
Yes.
writing a book? This is the juicy part.
So my book is actually prior to fitness. So I was working. So I
Okay.
was on my personal journey, like still working out for myself. It's a poetry book. It's called The Day I Drank Wine, and I actually started it way back in college. Actually, I would like to say before then. So I've always been into poetry. And I always told myself, oh, I'm going to write a book one day. And the name of the book is going to be called Letters to My Daughter. Because I just always said the things that I was going through at that age, I was like, man, if I ever had a daughter, I would love to, just give her something, just give her some advice, just share some things that I went through. So she doesn't have to go through those things. And it's going to be called Letters to My Daughter. And then I went to college and I was still writing poetry, but school was more important, so it just never happened. And I told myself when I graduate, I'm gonna write it. And I graduated, didn't write it, moved to Atlanta, and then maybe 3 years into moving to Atlanta, I finally, like published it. I did a self-published. So basically, it's a um it's a bunch of poetry. Some of it is based on me. Some of it is, you know, based on, just, stories that I've heard. You know how, just through your life, you run into situations that are not necessarily of your own. There are friends and family members that you hear, and it's very deep. So the premise of it is this girl. She's a woman now, and she's sitting in front of her desk, and she's just reminiscing back on life, things that she's been through, heartbreak, different experiences that we all have, all as women have been through. Most of us have been through. Some of it is embarrassing. Some of the poems are about things that a lot of us honestly would rather take to our grave, that we would probably never share with anybody. And like there's certain poems in that book I would probably never read out loud because they're that deep. But it's like there's a lot of words in there that a lot of women won't say out loud, and they need someone else to say it for them. Because you'll be surprised how many women have been in the same, similar things throughout their life, and they feel like it's just me, and they don't want to share those, those things, not understanding like if you share, you'll help somebody and you'll understand that, wow, you're just like me. We can,
Yeah.
I went through
You
that
quickly
too, and
see
I'm
that it's
better.
not just you.
Right. It's not just me, So yeah, so that's the name of the book. It's called The Day I Drank Wine. It's on Amazon. You will probably have to type in the full name or my
Okay.
name, but it's called The Day I Drank Wine. But yeah, it's on Amazon.
I'm
Kindle
writing
too, so
this
you can.
down because
Yes,
I would like to purchase
yes,
your
and
book
I wrote
for
that
sure.
book 3 years ago. 3 years ago, and I
Wow.
did maybe like two or three spoken words, but then, then I started my fitness journey, and that kind of, you know, That was my main focus then. But yes, it's definitely I've gotten all the feedback that I've gotten off of it is very, inspirational, and uplifting. So if
Yeah.
you're a reader, if you're into poetry, definitely, check it out. It's worth the read. It's not expensive at all. Under like 50, I think it's not even $15. Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm definitely going to purchase the book, and I encourage everyone else to go and purchase it as well. I do
Yes.
believe I see Donna on the line. Hi, Donna. Thank you for joining us. So, real quick, Unique, before we get into the word of the day, what advice would you have for the struggling woman? The woman who feels she is unpretty, overweight, and struggling to lose the weight. What advice would you have for that woman just to kind of get her going and keep her motivated throughout her weight loss journey? By her, I
Um,
mean me.
I would say understand that it's okay that you're not everyone's cup of tea, because some people love coffee. There's a lot of people that love coffee. So you
I
don't
love
have to
that.
be everyone's cup of tea, because I find that when I work out with people, everyone, not everyone, but most people want to fit into this certain figure that they want to look like. And if I'm being quite honest, everyone's not going to look the same just because of physical build. Like, I mean, you can work out like me and the same person can eat the same thing, but just because of genetics and
Yes.
height difference and age, like we will physically not look the same. Like some people, I've trained people and they have physically looked better than me just because, they may have been younger than me or, different things. So it's just, I always say, be happy with what you have. Be happy
Yes.
with what you have and understand you're not trying to change what you have. You're trying to, better what you have. Not
Yes.
necessarily, change it. And like I tell people, girl, if they don't like tea, that's okay. Coffee is fine. People like coffee too. There's a lot of people out here like coffee. Don't try to fit
Hmm.
into the mold. Find you a coffee drinker. Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
Thank you again so much for being here with us today, Unique. I do have a word prepared that I think is most appropriate
Yeah.
for today's Survival Sunday segment. So, this is a physical fitness poem. It's really short. It's called Life is a Gift, and it is as follows. Life is a gift. Exercise is the lift. A healthy body will energize. A full life you will realize. So take the time to stay fit and enjoy the gift. For there is no other. Only one per person, so make it last. Live for the future and not the past. That was a poem called Life is a Gift. That was a physical fitness poem, and that was your word of the day.
Yes.
Thank you again so much, Unique. You have an
Thank
amazing
you.
story. I do encourage everyone to go out and get your book. You can get it on Amazon. Again, her book is called The Day I Drank Wine. Okay, her name is Unique Dobson. She's a physical fitness trainer. She is on Whole Life Healing Center every Monday and Thursday. So be sure to
On
check her out.
Thursday, we're on Thursdays at 5:30 and Saturday mornings
I'm
at
sorry.
9 a.m. in the morning.
Right, we switched from the Monday. Absolutely. So
Yeah.
Thursday at 5:30 and
Yes.
Saturday at 9.
9 a.m. Yes.
9 a.m. Yes,
Yeah.
so come to Whole Life Healing Center's business page on Facebook and check out the.
Oh, hold on, Lisa. You went out again. Bye.